Jack Ma, born on September 10, 1964, in Hangzhou, China, is the founder and former CEO of the Alibaba Group, one of the world's largest e-commerce conglomerates. Ma began his career as an English teacher, and despite facing several job rejections, he persevered and founded Alibaba in 1999, initially as a business-to-business B2B platform. Under his leadership, Alibaba experienced exponential growth, expanding into various areas including financial technology and entertainment. Known for his innovative vision and charismatic leadership, Ma is also a philanthropist and an advocate for education. He retired from the chairmanship of Alibaba in 2019, focused on educational and sustainability projects. In today's video, we're going to reveal the worst mistakes that many people make when pursuing financial success, according to Jack Ma, one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the world. If you're tired of working hard and not seeing results, or feel like you're always stuck, this video could be the key to unlocking the path you've been searching for. Ever wonder why some people manage to accumulate wealth, while others fall behind? The answer may lie in habits you're not even aware of. Stay with me until the end and find out how to adjust your mindset and actions to finally achieve financial freedom. Mistake 1. Focusing only on money. Many people, when seeking wealth, make a fundamental mistake. They focus exclusively on money. It seems contradictory, right? After all, the goal is to accumulate wealth. But Jack Ma, founder of Alibaba and one of the richest men in the world, has always emphasized that obsession with money itself can be a major obstacle to achieving true financial success. When you place money as your sole motivation, you lose sight of what truly matters: creating value. Money should be the result of the value you deliver to the world. People who focus solely on accumulating money usually make decisions based on immediate gains, which can lead them to make unsustainable business choices or even sacrifice their ethics and relationships. Think about the times you pursued an opportunity just because it promised quick profits, and in the end, you were frustrated or without lasting results. Jack Ma himself has said that the success of a business doesn't come from focusing solely on profit, but from how you solve people's problems, innovate, and differentiate yourself. He always emphasized that the true focus should be on people, customers, partners, employees. When you understand this, money becomes a natural consequence. That's why it's crucial to change this mindset. Instead of thinking, how can I make more money? The right question should be, how can I add more value to the world? This shift in focus can be transformative, and the money will come as a result of the positive impact you create. So, think about your decisions today. Are they based on creating long-term value or just on immediate financial gains? Mistake 2. Not taking calculated risks. Another common mistake that many people make in the pursuit of wealth is the fear of taking risks. Jack Ma often says that success doesn't come to those who stay in their comfort zone, playing it safe. Of course, no one wants to lose, but the truth is, without risks, there are no big rewards. Most people want to grow financially, but they're afraid of failure. This fear paralyzes them. Perhaps you've been through this. You had an opportunity in your hands but kept thinking about everything that could go wrong, and in the end, you did nothing. And what happened? The opportunity passed, and you stayed in the same place. Jack Ma knows this feeling well. Early in his career, he heard countless no's and faced many failures, but he didn't let fear control his decisions. The difference between those who succeed and those who fall behind is precisely the ability to take calculated risks. This doesn't mean being reckless or making decisions blindly, but understanding that risk is part of the growth process. It's about weighing the pros and cons, calculating what could happen, and then moving forward with courage. After all, great opportunities often come with some degree of uncertainty. And think about it. How many times have you refrained from acting out of fear of losing or failing? That fear might be keeping you stuck where you are now. But instead of avoiding risks, ask yourself, what's the worst-case scenario? And more importantly, what if it works out? Many times, the potential for gain far outweighs the fear of failure. Jack Ma's message is clear. Success lies on the other side of risk. Are you willing to take the risk to achieve the wealth you desire? Mistake 3. Lack of continuous learning. One of the biggest mistakes preventing people from achieving wealth, according to Jack Ma, is the lack of continuous learning. Many believe that once they reach a certain level of knowledge or experience, they know enough. But the truth is, the world is constantly changing, and those who don't keep up with that evolution end up falling behind. Think about it. How many times have you felt like you already knew enough about a certain subject and stopped updating yourself? This mindset can be dangerous. Jack Ma has always been a strong advocate of continuous learning. He believes that success is not static, and to keep growing, you need to constantly expand your mind. When you stop learning, you start stagnating, and stagnation is the enemy of wealth. In the business world, for instance, new technologies, market trends, and economic shifts are happening all the time. Those who don't adapt end up getting left behind. Jack Ma often mentions how curiosity and the willingness to learn are key factors in his journey. Even after achieving success with Alibaba, he never stopped studying, reading, and learning from other leaders. It's this mindset that kept him at the top. This applies to every area of your life. If you want to achieve wealth, you must be willing to learn new skills, develop new ways of thinking, and adapt. Have you ever stopped to think about how many opportunities you may have missed by not staying up to date? Knowledge is the most powerful tool you can have to create value, and consequently wealth. So if you want financial success, start investing in your own learning. Question is, are you willing to keep learning to grow? Mistake 4. Not delegating and trying to do everything alone. A classic mistake for those seeking financial success is trying to do everything alone. Often, people believe that if they want something done well, they have to do it themselves. But this mindset limits growth, and Jack Ma learned this very early in his journey. To achieve great results, you need to learn to delegate. Think for a moment. How many times have you found yourself overwhelmed, trying to manage everything at once? You try to control every detail, thinking that's the only way to ensure everything will go well. But what ends up happening is the opposite. You waste time, energy, and often can't focus on what truly matters to grow the business. Jack Ma always says that the success of a company doesn't depend on one person, but on a strong team, people specialized in different areas. Delegating isn't a sign of weakness or lack of capability. On the contrary, it's an essential skill for those who want to grow. When you trust competent people to handle certain parts of your business, you free up your own energy and time to focus on strategy, long-term vision, and the most important decisions. This was crucial for Alibaba's success. Jack Ma knew he wasn't the smartest or most technical, but he was excellent at identifying talented people and giving them space to shine. If you keep trying to do everything alone, you'll end up exhausting yourself and limiting your own growth potential. The question you need to ask yourself is, are you surrounded by people who can help take your business to the next level? Or are you trying to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders? Delegating is liberating. It can be the key to reaching the wealth you've been seeking. Mistake 5. Not having a long-term vision. One of the most serious mistakes people make when seeking wealth, according to Jack Ma, is not having a long-term vision. Often, we are so focused on quick gains that we forget to plan for the future. And it's precisely this lack of strategic planning prevents lasting success. How many times have you found yourself making financial decisions thinking only about what's going to happen next month or next year? Maybe you made an investment seeking a quick return or took a career decision because of immediate gratification. Problem is that when you focus only on the short term, you end up missing out on bigger and more meaningful opportunities. Take time to develop. Jack Ma always emphasizes the importance of thinking big and thinking long-term. In the early days of Alibaba, he wasn't worried about making a quick profit. He had a clear vision of where he wanted to take the company in 10 or 20 years, and every decision he made was aligned with that vision. This is the secret of those who build financial empires: patience, planning, and a clear vision for the future. Ma knew that true success isn't immediate, and that's why he resisted the temptation to make quick money in exchange for building something solid and enduring. So, ask yourself, are you making decisions with the future in mind? Or are you focused only on what will bring immediate returns? Having a long-term vision allows you to build a solid foundation and take advantage of opportunities that will arise over time. Remember, true wealth isn't built overnight. It's the result of smart strategies and consistency over the years. It's time to adjust your mindset for the long term and see the fruits of this planning start to appear. The impact of mistakes in the pursuit of wealth. These 5 mistakes, according to Jack Ma, are the main traps that prevent people from achieving the wealth they desire. Maybe you've identified yourself with some of them, but the important thing is knowing that there is a way to correct these mistakes and move forward in your financial journey. Remember, the road to success is built on long-term thinking, continuous learning, calculated risks, delegation, and, most importantly, creating value for. When you correct these mistakes and adopt a positive mindset, the money will come as a result of your growth and contribution to the world. How to avoid these mistakes? Now that you know these mistakes, it's time to talk about how to avoid them. The good news is that each of these obstacles can be overcome with the right strategies. First, instead of focusing only on money, concentrate on creating value and solving problems. Money will follow as a result. Second, start taking calculated risks. Yes, failure is part of the process, but it's how you grow and learn. Moreover, never stop learning. Constantly seek new knowledge, whether through reading books, watching videos, or learning from mentors and more experienced individuals. Don't try to do everything on your own. Trust your team, delegate tasks, and surround yourself with competent people who can help you grow. And finally, have patience and a long-term vision. Wealth doesn't appear overnight. Build your strategy carefully and keep your focus on the future. By applying these changes, you'll notice a transformation not just in your mindset, but also in your result. If you truly want to change your financial trajectory and achieve the success you've always desired, you need to start applying these lessons today. Which of these mistakes resonated with you the most? Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, and stay tuned for more tips that can transform your financial life. The path to wealth is in front of you. Now it's your turn to act.